did you get? How much did you get for it? Can you remember?
Well, I just got A. If in American it's probably an A, but I calculate wrong one question, only one, so I got -1 point.
Oh, only one wrong. That's good. Well done, Jenny. And have you written Vietnamese yet?
Yeah,
And how did it go?
it was great.
Fantastic. Can you remember your mark?
Well, I don't know.
And what other tests did you write?
Science, history,
How was science?
it was great.
Right? And history?
It was also great.
Wow, I'm so impressed with you, Jenny. So, do you think you got good marks for all of your subjects?
I don't know. My teacher could level our marks down if she could, if she only see that we really put in hard enough work to the test, really.
Okay. Okay, so Jenny, so today we're going to talk about schools have a dress code. Does your school have a dress code?
Yeah.
And what is your dress code for school?
Well, we have to wear a uniform every day and not the types of clothes that we wanted to wear at home.
Okay, and how does a uniform look like? Can you describe it to me?
Well, it's just a normal student's clothes, really.
What color is it?
Just blue and white. But some of them, if it grow particularly, then it will have a bow, a blue bow, but it's not like it's gonna put in all of the uniform, only some.
Okay, and do you wear like trousers or do you wear a skirt?
You wear skirt, but sometimes we could wear trouser on, it depends on the days.
Yes. And do you have a specific blazer or a jacket that you have to wear?
No, if we wear a jacket, it depends on different type of teacher that wanted us or seems fine because sometimes if I wear a jacket, some of the teachers tell me to take it off because, well, it just looks too distracting for them.
Oh,
But
okay.
some of them are chill, they're fine with it.
And tell me, what are the rules regarding girls' hairstyles? Are you guys allowed to wear your hair loose, or does it need to be tied up?
I mean, like, it depends on the teacher too because, well, some of the teacher almost like in the trends like us, or some teacher wanted to us to tie our hair high, so it would make us to look messy for in their opinion.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, what color hair accessories are you allowed to wear?
Color hair accessory, well, any, but we can wear that at any time except when it's time to learn something.
Okay. And what color are your shirts? Is it white or is it blue?
It's just white.
Okay. And does all the kids wear this uniform?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you guys have PT, what do you guys normally wear then?
We will probably definitely wear trouser, but it will be like dark blue and light blue. Come up with it.
Okay. And what does the boys wear as a uniform?
Well, they have shorts and a t-shirt, so just white and blue, dark blue. or
Okay.
sometimes the dark blue did look kind of like black, but I don't know.
Okay. So that's the school uniform. And do you guys wear, so you guys wear the uniform every single day to school?
Yeah.
Is it ever a time you guys are allowed to wear casual clothes?
Only the time if it's like a special celebration or the end of the day.
Okay, perfect. So a special occasion. And when last have you guys had a special occasion like that?
Well, I think it's once the time, well, I don't know really. I just remember that they put out the parties and then they make some games for us to play, and we got some prize and we could, you know, trade the prize to get, well, a bigger one. I don't know.
Okay, understood. Okay, sorry, Jenny, about that. Okay, so moving on. So what we're going to talk about today is, okay, should schools have dress codes? So, excuse me. Some teachers say uniforms help students to do well in school. Others say they spoil kids' creativity. What do you think is right? Do you think students should wear uniform or not?
Um, I'm gonna read that story.
Okay, read the article for us and then we decide.
How would you feel if you arrive at school one day wearing the exact same outfit as everyone else? For some kids, this happens every day. They go to school wearing uniforms are mandatory. These days, more and more schools are making students wear uniforms. How come, you may ask? Well, teachers at these schools say that uniform helps students to focus on their studies rather than on their fashion dilemmas. They also say that uniforms level the playing field among students from different economic backgrounds. The stress of having the latest clothes can be intense and not all kids can afford to keep up with the new fashions. Other schools have refused to adopt uniforms. These schools say that clothes offer kids and teens a healthy way to be creative. Clothes help kids express their individuality
Individuality?
individuality. They also
Okay.
say that uniforms make students uncomfortable, which makes it hard for them to study.
So, what do you think? Should uniforms be required? So, let's quickly break down the whole take. So, how would you feel if you arrived at school one day wearing the exact same outfit as everyone else? How do you, so, Jenny, how do you feel every day arriving at school wearing the same clothes?
I will feel weird, but then I will probably get just used to it anyway.
Hmm. And for some kids, this happens every day. They go to schools where uniforms are mandatory. What does it mean if the school uniform is mandatory?
I don't know.
Mandatory, it means they have to. It's a rule. It's compulsory. They have to follow the rule of wearing it. They cannot avoid the rule. Okay? That means mandatory. These days, more and more schools are making students wear uniforms. How come, you might ask? While teachers at these schools say that uniforms help students to focus on their studies rather than on their fashion dilemmas. What is a fashion dilemma?
I don't know.
Dilemma is a fashion disaster.
Oh,
Okay? A fashion problem. So now you're thinking in the morning, oh, must I wear this? Oh, must I wear this? Oh, is this going to look better? So instead of them losing focus on that, that's why they recommend kids wearing the same uniform so that they don't have to have those dilemmas. They also say that uniforms level the playing field among students from different economic backgrounds. What does it mean, different economic backgrounds?
I don't know.
Finances. So, for example, some people are poor, some are wealthy. So it gives everybody an equal chance.
But you need to pay to get that, and sometimes those uniforms are very expensive. rather than
Exactly.
the clothes at home. Yeah.
Exactly. So if if the children wears the same uniform, you won't be able to. You don't have to worry about wearing new clothes or fashion clothes every single day, which costs a lot of money. Right. The stress of having the latest clothes can be intense. What does it mean, intense?
Well, it's just same as stress, but double.
Yeah, it can be very stressful. And not all kids can afford to keep up with the new fashions. Other schools have refused to adopt uniforms. These schools say that clothes offer kids and teens a healthy way to be creative. Clothes help kids to express their individuality. What does it mean, individuality?
Like their own how they feel, and sometimes people are different in how they dress, I guess.
Yes, that was perfectly said, Jenny. So they also say that uniforms make students uncomfortable, which makes it hard for them to study. Does your uniform make you feel uncomfortable?
No, but if it was uncomfortable, then the parent would just say that to the principal, and well, the school will get mad, really.
Yes. Okay. So, let me read for them. Study. What do you think? Should uniforms be required at school? So, let's say, why are some people saying yes? Uniforms should be required at school. Can you read that for us?
Give us a break. There's too much competition over clothing in school today. Kids should focus on their schoolwork rather than on appearance. They should also be finding better ways to express their individuality.
In
Choosing
the in the
indi-
B.
yeah, individuality. Okay, that's twisted my tongue, but okay. Choosing a
Okay.
sweater to wear isn't creative, and there are bigger problems associating with clothes. Gangs identifying themselves by certain colors and symbols. School uniforms get rid of this problem.
Okay. So, read for us why some people say no to uniforms.
Are you kidding? Putting on a tie doesn't make someone any smarter. Uniform only make kids uncomfortable. They don't turn kids into better students. More important, school hinder free thinking, teach kids to conform. The solution to problems such as gang violence is to encourage kids to think for themselves and to not follow the crowd. Making kids wear uniform teaches the opposite lesson.
Okay, so let's quickly break it down. Give us a break. There's too much competition over clothing in schools today. Kids should focus on their schoolwork rather than on appearances. They should be also be finding better ways to express their individuality through clothes. Choosing a sweater to wear isn't creative, and there are bigger problems associated with clothes. Gangs identify themselves by certain colors. Do you know what is a gang?
Yeah,
Nice, a group of people. So school uniforms get rid of this problem. Okay. So some people say no. Are you kidding? Put on a tie doesn't make someone any smarter. Uniforms only make kids uncomfortable. They don't turn kids into better students. Okay. More important, uniforms hinder free thinking. What does it mean, hinder?
I don't know.
Bother.
Okay.
To bother. Yeah. To upset or to bother. Okay, to interfere, free thinking, and teach kids to conform. The solution to problems such as gang violence is to encourage kids to think for themselves and not to follow the crowd. Making kids wear uniforms teaches the opposite lesson. So, why do you think some teachers would like dress codes for students, Jenny?
Well, I think, well, okay, so maybe probably like dress code, it would make everything look organized and nice. Also, if different kids, okay, I don't know, but if people have OCD and saw some bunch of different crazy colors just running around and just not all nice, they will get